Baby, today I have a gift for you. I'm encouraging your parents and important others to read to you often. As a literacy specialist and lover of reading, I want to share this. Reading aloud to a child and engaging in conversation about the story does so many things. Teaches words, values, ideas, concentration, problem solutions, self-expression, thought. Author Mem Fox tells us that children need to hear 1,000 books read aloud to them before they learn to read. Engage with your child. Read together for sheer joy, without embarrassment. Don't know where to start? Well, I have some ideas for you. It's an old book, Honey for a Child's Heart, and it's filled with ideas of how to read to your child and what kinds of books they might learn to love. I was introduced to this book, Reading Magic by Mem Fox. And she shares a lot about just reading and loving reading together, just for fun. Reading Magic. Now the books themselves. Well, when you're young, you could probably enjoy a book like Where is the Green Sheep? And I'll read just a few pages. Here is the blue sheep. Here is the red sheep. Here is the bath sheep. Here is the bed sheep. But where is the green sheep? And you'll have to read the story to find out where the green sheep is. Mem Fox was the author of that book, and she also wrote The Magic Hat, and you can really get involved with that. In fact, people today couldn't get involved with that because there's a bit of a chorus, and there is rhyming, and so you have to fill in the rhyming word. The Magic Hat by Mem Fox. One fine day, from out of town and without any warning at all, there appeared a magic hat. This is where you would follow along and say the chorus with me. Oh, the magic cat, it moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air and over the road and sat on the head of a warty old. And the rhyming word would be toad. Oh, the magic cat, it moved like this, it moved like that. It spun through the air like a bouncing balloon and sat on the head of a hairy baboon. Oh, the magic cat, it moved like this, it moved like that, and so on and so on. If you're not familiar with the elephant and piggy stories, they are quite wonderful. This one is called We Are in the Book by Mo Williams. We are in a book. Thank you. Piggy. Yes, Gerald. I think someone is looking at us. Someone is looking at us. Who is looking at us? A monster? No, it is a reader. A reader is reading us. Now, I read this to Joseph Krasinski when he was little, and he got a little bored. He wasn't quite ready for it yet. He was a little young, and I put it away, but his Grandpa Joel said, "Come on, finish the story." So I had to finish the story for Grandpa that day. So, fun book. We are in a book. One of my personal favorites, because it has such great illustrations, is Edward the Emu, and it's a rhymer. Edward the Emu was sick of the zoo. There was nowhere to go, there was nothing to do, and compared to the seals that lived right next door, well, being an emu was frankly a bore. So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from his pen and he laughed as he said, "The seals are the best. Anybody can tell, so tomorrow I'll just be a seal as well." The next morning at 9 when they opened the zoo, the seals were all swimming and Edward was too. He dived in the water and basked in the sun and balanced a ball on his beak, just for fun. Well, Edward was really enjoying the day till he overheard someone behind the fence say, "The seals are always amusing, it's true, but the lion's the best thing to see at the zoo." So that night when the zookeeper went home to bed, Edward jumped from the pool and he smiled as he said, "The lion's the best anybody can tell, so tomorrow I'll just be a lion as well." The next morning at 9 when they opened the zoo, the lions were all roaring and Edward was too. He snarled at the ladies and growled at the men. Life was certainly grand for a lion in his den. Keep reading to find the ending to Edward the Emu. And the last one I'm going to share with you, I'll switch to a poetry book. And this book has literally been loved to absolute pieces by my children and my students. And just a lot of fun poetry. You may remember this from your childhood and have some favorites yourself. So have fun. Read to that baby.